President Biden's executive order back here at home, giving him the authority to shut the border for asylum seekers. It took effect at midnight. Mireya Villarreal is in El Paso, Texas, with the latest for us. Good morning, Mireya.
Good morning from the international bridge that connects Juarez, Mexico to El Paso. This is one of just 8 ports of entry along the southwest border where migrants can actually legally request asylum. But this whole process changed at 12:01 a.m. last night with President Biden's executive order, which prohibits migrants from trying to claim asylum between ports of entry. So at places where it's illegal to cross, anyone who does that will get turned away. Now, this new rule is triggered when there have been 7 consecutive days or more of 2,500 encounters between ports of entry, which is the case right now. The U.S. won't open things back up until there have been 14 days of encounters with 1,500 migrants or less between ports of entry. Now, there are a few exceptions, including unaccompanied minors, victims of human trafficking as well. As you can see right behind me, the border is clearly not closed. There is trade and travel going through. And just a reminder, people can still request asylum if they go through that CBP One app or show up at ports of entry like this.
Okay, Mireya, thanks. Rachel Scott is at the White House with the political fallout from President Biden's executive action. Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, George, good morning to you. The president's executive action addresses one of the biggest political liabilities for his campaign. But this morning, even members of his own party are noting this is a major policy shift for the president and far different from what he campaigned on. This morning, the president defending his plans to strictly limit the asylum process, a move that has now temporarily closed the border to migrants crossing illegally.
Doing nothing is not an option. We have to act.
The president insisting that Republicans on Capitol Hill left him with no choice after they blocked a bipartisan border deal at the urging of Donald Trump.
He told the Republicans, it has been published widely by many of you, that he didn't want to fix the issue. He wanted to use it to attack me.
Under the new executive action, when migrant apprehensions average 2,500 a day over the course of a week, the asylum process for people crossing illegally would automatically shut down. It's the toughest action the president has taken on the border yet. But Republicans say it doesn't go far enough. Trump claiming Biden is desperate.
Crooked Joe Biden is pretending to finally do something about the border, but in fact, it's all about show.
The president says his position on immigration is still far different than his rival.
I will never demonize immigrants. I'll never refer to immigrants as poisoning the blood of a country. And further, I'll never separate children from their families at the border.
But 5 months out from the election, some Democrats warn it all could backfire.
They think it's going to bring Republicans over or some independents. I don't think it does. And I think in the end, we end up hurting the very people that we're fighting for.
Yes, so this policy is now in effect, but legal challenges are likely. In fact, the ACLU already vowing to sue. The White House officials are confident this will hold up in court, though, Whit.
Rachel Scott for us, thank you so much.